Hi loves, welcome back. Thank you for joining me in today. A warm welcome to you. In today's video, we are going to be making simple Tooloo beef coconut rice. And I will list all the ingredients in the right quantity in the description box below for easy access as always. Starting with, I'm just going to be blending all my assorted pepper and some herbs. I have this recipe already on the channel, so I will link that video in this video in the description box as well. I will cut all my bell peppers. You can use the regular bell peppers. I'm using the mini bell peppers. These bell peppers are sweet. If you are snacking on them, they have this sweet savory flavor to it, and it is so good. I'm just going to cut into one serrano pepper as well. These peppers are hard, so I'm just going to take out all the seed and put them in my blender together with some garlic, and I'll be blending them for our rice. I will add some garlic and I'll be blending this into a texture that I like. This is how it is looking. I'll set it aside. Moving on, I'm working on our beef, salted beef or Tooloo beef. I will be using this solely in my recipe, and these are salted. So I'm just going to cut them into smaller pieces and I'll be soaking them in water for some of the salt to be out. In a pan, I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. You don't have to add too much oil. I will be adding some coconut milk later, so which also has some oil. So be cautious of how much oil you are using at the beginning. I'm just going to be dropping my meat into the oil, and I'm just going to cook it until they are golden brown. And once they are golden brown nicely, I'm just going to be scooping some of the blended assorted pepper that we made already with the herbs. I'll be adding some of these onto the meat, and I'll give them a stir, and I'll allow this to cook for about 3 minutes on medium-low heat. I will be adding my washed rice at this point. I will give it a quick stir nicely to mix everything well together, and I will also be adding some sprinkle of rosemary, and I will drop in some bay leaves. 1 bay leaf actually. I will add 1 cup of coconut milk. This coconut milk was frozen, so you can see a little bit of ice in it. So I'll give it a quick stir, and I'll also rinse my blender to add the water to the rice. I will cover it and let it cook, and the rice will absorb all the liquid, and we will move on to the next step. And this is how our rice is looking. It is almost done. It has absorbed the moisture nicely. It smells so good. I wish you were here to smell it. So now I love onions so much, so I'm going to be adding some chopped onions, and this is totally optional, but you have to add it. Okay, so I'll add my onions and give it a stir, and I'll cover it and let the onion cook halfway, and our rice will be done. Now you can serve this rice with any side of your choice, or any stew or any other protein that you would like to serve this with. The rice tastes so good. That coconut and the beef and the onion, so tasty and flavorful. I know you will love this recipe as much as I love it. And I also garnish mine with some cilantro and some chopped green onions. And this combination of all the flavors and ingredients were so amazing. This was a pot full of yumminess. You have to try this recipe. I serve mine with some shrimp and broccoli sauce that I have already on the channel. I'll link that in the description box below as well. Thank you so much for watching this simple recipe with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Take care.